Check, check, mic check, 1, 2.
I just want to make sure you can still hear me.
Check, check, mic check, 1, 2. Alright, I can hear myself.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
I just want to make sure you can still hear me.
And the stream can hear you as well. Perfect. Alright, I can hear
Awesome.
myself.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome, awesome.
Oh shit, I accidentally opened up my Word. That's not Discord.
Music.
Where is your screen share?
I just threw that. I threw the link in. Threw the stream link in there. I'm about to screen share.
Okay, I will start spamming out that stream link and other servers. Put some eyes on it.
Hello, everybody. We got the return of Tom Brady in Foxborough tonight. I'm Zaboomaphone. My friend Seta will not be with me tonight, but there'll be plenty of action to cover nonetheless. In the booth with me tonight, Matt and Mark, owner and commissioner of the RDFL. We're going to get some stuff going.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I'm doing all right. It's just a good afternoon watching some football.
Absolutely, absolutely thrilled to be here and on the call with you here today.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna see this Patriots team struggled last year and has struggled without Brady. A rookie quarterback in Mac Jones. And you know what? They have a good opportunity to really upset the Bucs in this bad New England weather tonight. First down will be I formation to Damian Harris. He's not going to get a whole ton. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, this weather is really coming down here. It definitely can be the difference maker, but Buccaneers are pretty used to dealing with that Florida weather down there.
Yeah. The ball being slippery might not be the hugest problem for both of these teams. What could be a problem is that Buccaneers offense. Mac Jones is going to have to keep up all night, as he sends one way down the sideline out of play action. And he's going to connect from 25 yards to Kendrick Bourne on the play action corner, pardon me. That's a first down.
Mac Jones showing off his arm strength there. You know, he wasn't really geared up for his arm strength, but he really showed it there.
Mac Jones in the eye again. They're going to stretch the ball to the side. Harris has got a ton of space. He's only got to make one man miss. It's Winfield Jr. He will, but he's slowed down enough. The Buccaneers defense pursues and makes the tackle all the way in the red zone. It's all the way to the 13-yard line.
There was a nice little juke move that gave him an extra 4 yards there.
Indeed it was. Damian Harris making some guys miss, showing that, you know, he can be a feature back should the Patriots need him to. Jones from a weak formation. He's going to throw the angle route to Smith. That'll be his second complete pass of the drive. They're going to get up to the 7, 2nd and 4.
Sorry about that if I may have just lagged a little bit.
Oh, no problem. I don't think any problems came out on the stream, so we should be good to go. Jones in the gun. He's going to have 2 tight ends and a running back in the backfield. He's going to drop back to pass. Got plenty of time. He's going to roll to his left, buying space. No receivers open. He's just going to throw this one out of bounds to avoid the sack. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. Great coverage there by the Buccaneers in the red zone.
Great coverage. Mac should have let that go a little bit earlier to avoid the hit there. He could have thrown that away a couple seconds away earlier.
Yeah, I do agree. Held on for a little too long. Was really just hoping for something to happen. Maybe a rookie mistake waiting and looming in that backfield tonight against this elite defense. Jones in the gun again for wideouts. Drops back. Plenty of time again. He's going to roll left. And the coverage is just too good. He's going to have to chuck this one away once again to avoid the sack and bring out the field goal team from the 7-yard line. Not how you want your first drive to end, only in 3 points, getting down to the 3-yard line. But, against this Buccaneers defense, points on the first drive, that's not something to completely tip your hat at.
Yeah, Bucs defense really showing why they were number 1 last year, winning that Super Bowl, able to come up with a huge stop there on the 3-yard line.
Oh, and a fumble on the kick return. He's going to try to bring it out. He's going to get smacked, fumble the ball. The Patriots will return it for a touchdown. They're going to go up by 10 points with the extra point here. Holy moly, what a momentum changer.
Wow, what a momentum changer that is for sure. You weren't even expecting that.
Oh, and it'll only be 9 points as the Patriots are going to shank that field goal to the left. Really unfortunate there. Still brings it up to a 9-point game instead of a 3. Much better than you'd have hoped, but not ideal with the extra point miss. Bernard's going to try to take it out again. He's going to get up to the 20, and he does hold on to it this time.
Yeah, I guess that rain is showing itself to be a problem right here in the beginning first quarter.
Yeah, and we've seen most teams take touchbacks all year, but this weather, and this wind, and the dismal conditions, that kick's not making it to the end zone in the first place. They have to return it, and that's forced the fumble. Brady out for his first drive in the gun. He's got Ronald Jones in the backfield. He's going to drop back to pass, has time, looks over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. That's Betnell making the knockdown. And Tristan Wirfs down on the field. First offensive play for the Buccaneers. That's not what you want to see. An incomplete pass coupled with their star young left tackle out. We'll see how long it takes to evaluate him. Brady in the gun again. He's got more time. He's going to hit Mike Evans on the out route. He's going to bowl over the corner and make it past the first down yard marker. 11-yard catch.
Mike Evans has really made a name for himself here with Tom Brady. I haven't really heard his name more over these past 2 years other than he's been playing with Tom Brady here.
We're going to hand off to Ronald Jones. There is some space up the side. Weak B gap there will give him 5 yards. And Tristan Wirfs on the sideline. Looks like he won't be coming back for this drive. Maybe not this quarter, but he's not in the tents. He's just getting worked up by the physio. That is a good sign.
Definitely is a good sign. You can't lose him.
Brady under center, 2nd and 5. Patriots going to send the house. And Brady is going to huck this one up to Mike Evans, hoping a prayer. But the pressure makes it a little bit off target, and he'll get knocked down again, 3rd and 5.
I'm not sure what Brady saw there, what he was intending his receiver to do. The corner was all over him.
Yeah, he definitely had some underneath routes, but went for the deep shot under pressure. Maybe not the greatest decision. He'll hit the underneath route here. Ronald Jones out of the backfield, make one man miss, and be carried out of bounds by the second up to midfield.
He was one juke away there from pulling another 20 to 25 yards. Good open field tackle.
Very good open field tackle indeed. Brady is now in the gun, empty set. 3 to the weak side, 2 to the strong. He's going to have plenty of time. He's going to look for the corner route. It's Chris Godwin who sheds a tackle and makes some extra yardage out of bounds. Just shy of the red zone, up to the 21.
been looking for that corner for the past couple plays here. Looks like he's finally connected on it.
Yeah, that's right. They've tried it 2 or 3 times before this. Hasn't been open yet, but it certainly was there. As Brady is in the gun again. He's going to hand this one off to Ronald Jones up the weak side. Going to get a few. 4 yards. No, call it 3. 2nd and 7. Empty set once again. Tom Brady drops back. He's got loads of time. He's going to find Evans in the drag route over the middle. He's going to make it up almost to the end zone, to the 3-yard line before Jones gets the hit on him and drops him. It'll bring up 1st and goal from the 3, and you got to think this is for sure a touchdown with this explosive offense. Brady looks really hot right now.
Yeah, he's always looking hot, especially down here in this red zone.
He's going to throw it out to Brown on the quick little flat route. He is open. Jason McCourty was too far back in the end zone to get down in time. It's a Buccaneers touchdown.
Brown has really revitalized his career down here in Tampa with Tom Brady. It's really a great thing to see when somebody can do that, not only with their career, but with their lives.
Yeah, he had, of course, that drama in Pittsburgh, and then bounced around to a few teams, about one a day it seemed like for a little while, but found his home in Tampa Bay, and has been quite successful.
Yeah, you know, you can't really be in a bad mood down there in the sunshine when you're winning Super Bowls with Tom Brady.
No, it is pretty hard to feel gloomy down there. Mac Jones is going to take the field again. His Patriots are up 2 points. It's not a lead you can be comfortable with against a Tampa Bay offense that saw no resistance getting downfield and scoring a touchdown last drive. Jones in the gun. He's got pressure, but he's going to find Hunter Henry. Makes the safety miss. He's got all sorts of space. Up to the 10. To the 5. Makes the second safety miss on the pursuit in open field. And 1 play from scrimmage is all Mac Jones needed to put the Patriots way ahead once again. This time, the extra point will be good. 16-7. 1 play from scrimmage for 75 yards after the touchback. Tom Brady's going to get the ball.
The user sticks are really making the difference there with the 2 open field jukes.
Indeed, Hunter Henry spent so many years in Los Angeles, hurt and banged up and not 100%, but he seems to be ready for this season with the Patriots and has made an impact clearly in this game, if not on the season already. Brady in the gun. Ronald Jones in his backfield. He's going to drop back to pass. And Ronald Jones not on the same page there. He seemed to turn that up into a streak, a short wheel route, a streak, and Brady was looking for him to be in the flat. Bring up 2nd down. Brady's going to pass again. He's going to look over the middle to Brown. Had it for a second, but he got that safety got his hand in there. There will be a flag in the backfield. Looks like this is roughing the passer on Oliver Vernon. That's a killer there, as it would have brought up 3rd and 10. 1st down from the 36 now. Brady back to pass. He's going to see Brown open on the seam. Nobody in coverage there. And that's another gain. It'll take him across midfield to the 40. Brady in a rare single back formation under center. He's going to hand the ball off to Ronald Jones, who has plenty of space right up Main Street. He's going to get 7 yards.
Ronald Jones is a great young fit for this here backing field. Fit with Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones are really making a name for themselves.
It's a dynamic duo where you can sub them out and keep them fresh all game. Brady making some adjustments in the backfield now. Going to get the snap off. Ronald Jones tries to go back up the middle. The Patriots were ready that time, though. A gain of 1, maybe 2 yards. It's Collins who's going to make the tackle. 3rd and 1. Brady's under center again with a tight end. Gronkowski to his right. Brady under pressure. He's going to get absolutely crushed by former teammate Kyle Van Noy off the edge, who didn't even get a hand on him. Wow, that Buccaneers offensive line let him right through. To bring up 4th and 1, you want to wonder if the Buccaneers are going to go for it here. It's certainly a good opportunity to. With the wind and rain how it is, you don't want to kick a 45-yard field goal by any means. And that will be the case. Brady's back under center. Gronk to his right. He's going to back to pass. Plenty of pressure. But he finds Brown on the out. It's Antonio Brown with another catch for a first down. It brings him up to the 26.
Brown is really coming in big. That's his 3rd catch here. And I think that's his 3rd catch for a first down, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so. Brady hits the play action, and he's going to find Brown again. He's just finding all the soft spots in coverage. He's going to get into the red zone down to the 5-yard line on the crosser route there. You know, they blitzed an extra player from that secondary, and it certainly hurt him there for the Patriots. Brady under center. More pressure coming. He's going to throw this one away, and it's going to be knocked down harmlessly. That's all the defender could do. Couldn't quite get 2 hands on it to catch that ball. And you know what? If you can catch something one-handed in these conditions, well, you should get in the Hall of Fame. Punch to his weak side. Brady's going to have time. Oh, and not quite synced up with his receivers there. Didn't see, he pulled a, you know what? He pulled a bit of a A.J. Green and seemed to just die on that ball. Let him hit him right in the hip as he turned for the hook in the end zone. He was open.
Yeah, at least he got his head around there, but not able to secure the catch.
3rd and goal from the 5. Brady in the gun. He's going to have some time. He's going to have to throw this one to the back of the end zone, and it'll be caught. Brady perfectly placing that one in between 2 defenders. Wow. What a risky pass. And he absolutely slides it through to Mike Evans in the back of the end zone on the slant. With the extra point, to bring it back to a 2-point game. Extra point will be good. And that'll mark the end of the first quarter. Wow, all that scoring, all those plays, and we haven't even made it to the second quarter yet.
Yeah, there has been a high-scoring first quarter. We'll look to see if these teams start to try and establish the running game, set up the play action, see what's going on.
And another kick return, as he just can't make it to the back of the end zone. We'll bring it up to the 22-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Now it's Mac Jones back on the field. He hasn't had to do a lot in terms of drives because they've just been so explosive. He's in the gun here. He's going to find his receiver Myers underneath, who will be tackled right at the sticks. It'll be a gain of 9. He is indeed short of the first down.
The Bucs not really having an answer for that right over the middle. It's been open pretty much every play.
No, and White now with the carry. He's going to take it up the middle. Has a few blocks in the secondary. Tight end's doing a great job there to get to the next level. He's going to take this one all the way up to the 45-yard line. Huge run there.
Once again, just huge holes right through the middle.
It's Jones back to pass. He's got time. He's going to send one to the sideline. The wind is going to push that one out of bounds, though. Ooh, deep shots will continue to be tough today with that wind.
Yeah, that was really surprising to see how far that wind took that ball out of bounds.
Yeah, you know what? It's clocking in around an average of 15 miles per hour tonight and straight across the field as he's going to get pressure on this play. Wow. Mac Jones taken down for a 5-yard sack. It'll bring up 3rd and 15 as he looked to take another deep shot. Had no one open and had to take that sack.
Joe Charon Sri Lanka is really a huge pickup for these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He is such a speedy edge rusher.
Mac Jones has some pressure again. He's looking deep once more. He's going to find his receiver, but just barely out of bounds. Couldn't quite get the toe tap down. That's a killer. It would have taken the Patriots all the way up to the opposing 30, as now it's Bailey on to punt the ball away.
You wonder if the wind had anything to do with that one again. They're pushing it a little bit closer to the sideline there.
Oh, for sure. Very unfortunate. Normal circumstances, that's 2 complete deep passes on the day, in addition to the corner route earlier. But, Mother Nature doesn't care what game you're playing. It'll be Tom Brady's ball as he hands off to Ronald Jones for a 6-yard gain on first down. Tom Brady in the gun for second down. Patriots going to send pressure. They do have it off the edge. It's Judon going to take Tom Brady in the backfield. That's a major loss of 12. It'll bring the Bucs all the way back to their own 7-yard line. 3rd and 16. Brady from his own goal line. He's going to look to find Godwin wide open on the far side. He ran a deep out there and just found a hole in the coverage that the Patriots have seemed to be giving up all night.
That's a big mistake there by the Patriots, having him pinned back deep in their own end zone there.
Yeah, Ronald Jones going to take it up the middle again. Doing a decent job so far this game, gaining a little bit of yardage on first down. That one will be a gain of 5. Brady in the gun again. He's going to have lots of pressure. He'll be hit as he throws. Wow, he had Rob Gronkowski open like there was no tomorrow. They seem to completely forgot they were playing man. And there was not any defender within 20 yards of Rob Gronkowski. You're right, Mark. That would have been a touchdown, but the pressure got to him and he couldn't get the ball off. He's going to find Evans again, this time on 3rd down for a deep in. Just finding those soft spots all day long for a first down and bring him up to midfield.
They're really going to have to figure out an answer after the second half of the middle part of the field.
And they do have an answer on that play against the run. Ronald Jones will be taken in the backfield. Patriots blitzed 2 linebackers there. It'll be 2nd and 11. Brady in the gun. Plenty of DBs on the field for the Patriots. This Brady will have pressure, and he's going to fumble. It's a strip sack. The O-lineman will be able to get to it. It's Jensen who picks up the fumble. My goodness, that could have been disaster on top of disaster for the Buccaneers. 2 fumble returns was a possibility on the game. But now it'll simply be a 3rd and 28, which you'd think would be tough, but we've proven time and time again it's possible to gain.
Yeah, Patriots' pressure here been really tight in the first half.
Brady, tons of time in the pocket. He's going to try to throw one over the seam, and it'll be picked off by Phillips. Not the best read there. He didn't have anybody open, but he had plenty of time. He could have maybe tried to make something later in the play. He's just going to force that one intercepted.
Really have to give it to Phillips there, really locating that ball at the peak top point of his jump, coming down with the interception.
It's Harris again from the I formation. He's going to try to bounce it outside. Middle was plugged up. Antoine Winfield coming down to make the tackle for no gain. Mac Jones coming up for 2nd and 10. They're still in the I formation, this time though with 2 wideouts. They're going to try to go up the middle again, but it'll be play action. He's got plenty of time. It rolls the wrong way into pressure. And he's going to get this ball off for an incomplete pass. The incorrect rollout by Mac Jones brings up a 3rd down for the Patriots. The Buccaneers are going to look to defend the pass at all costs here. Jones has some pressure coming. He's going to be able to get this one off, but it's an ill-advised throw. He threw it to no one just to get it away and to not take the sack. But it's going to be Murphy Bunting with the interception. It's going to be tackled by the O-line at the 15-yard line after taking a big return. It's almost like that interception Brady threw never happened. The drive just kept going as the Bucs are now in the red zone.
Yeah, it's almost like monkey see, monkey do, the young quarterback in the old Tom Brady's shoes.
You know, you don't see Tom Brady throw many interceptions. So when you do, you got to think it's, maybe it was all part of the plan for the guy.
Putting the heat on the youngster.
Yeah, he's gonna make a complete pass, get it up to the goal line there, as the receiver wasn't able to shrug it through. But he's gonna swing this out to Fournette, who's not gonna be able to break a tackle into the end zone. It'll be a loss of 102 back to the 3-yard line.
This is gonna be huge here for the Bucs here to see if they can go in.
Yeah, 2nd and goal from the 3. A touchdown or a field goal gives them the lead, but he's going to try to throw that flat route once again. It's going to be picked off by Kyle Van Noy. Kyle Van Noy makes one-man miss. Ronald Jones is going to try to chase him down. Oh, my goodness. Wow, isn't this an interesting show of offense from these two quarterbacks? A pick on the goal line with a really ill-advised throw from Brady. Man coverage on a flat route. Kyle Van Noy is going to take that all the way to midfield.
Come fourth quarter, we're going to be talking about these plays and how much of a game changer they were for momentum and for points at the end of the game that are needed.
Yeah, a 3-point game by the end of this one is really going to be overshadowed by the fact that, these teams have reached the end zone and didn't get points out of it. Harris, a little check down.
To step up in the red zone. They seem to let him kind of walk down the field a little bit, and they get a little bit tighter down there in the red zone.
Yeah, both teams have been successful defensively once they get backed up, but they just don't seem to care until they do. Now, just under 2 minutes here in the first half, 1:40 in the second quarter. Mac Jones checked down to Harris on first down for a gain of nothing instead of taking that sack. A much better decision than to force the throw last time. He's going to find Kendrick Bourne on the seam route. It was White in coverage, but he was in the box defending against the run and wasn't quite able to make it out there in time after the snap. It'll be 1 minute left by the time they get the snap off for the next play from the 25-yard line. White, plenty of space, makes a safety miss, and he's going to carry one defender for a good couple yards up to the 10-yard line. With a minute left, it'll be first and... Oh, my apologies. It will be 1st and goal, but there is, in fact, enough yardage to gain at the goal line to get another first down. It'll be 1st and 10. Screen pass to White. Oh, my goodness. Buccaneers sent the house. No one's covering White on the screen. That's a Patriots touchdown.
What a game changer there here going into the half. If they can have their defense come up big here and not let them come away with 3 points, and if anything, 7 points, they'll really have an advantage coming out of the locker room.
Well, and it's going to stay a one-possession game as a huge gust of wind took that extra point way right. Just skimmed the bar. Off the foot, it looked like it was going to hit the left bar. And by the time it got there, it skimmed the outside of the right bar. It'll be 22-14. Patriots are going to have to kick a field goal or make some 2-point conversions for the rest of this game.
Yeah, these extra points are really going to play a big part in the fourth quarter.
Tom Brady in the gun. He's got Gronkowski on the drag across the middle. He's going to get it out of bounds after a good gain to the 40-yard line.
That route has been one of Tom Brady's safety nets here for the past over a decade now, and we love seeing it here in the RDLF.
Yeah, of course we do. It's a connection older than time, and Tom Brady's going to have so much time in the pocket, scrambles up to his right, but he's going to throw another bad contested pass. It's Williams this time with the interception, makes Tom Brady miss, and he's going to go all the way. Pick 6 for the Patriots to end the half. There's still 22 seconds, so, maybe they get another one.
Yeah, the Patriots defense here really doing a great job of forcing Tom Brady out of the pocket, and that's not where Tom Brady wants to be, especially in a rain game. Tom Brady wants to be in the pocket, handing the ball off, throwing the ball short, and he's just not able to do so here.
And while you'd think the Patriots only have 4 touchdowns in this game, because it's 28-14. You wouldn't know they've kicked the field goal because they just missed another extra point.
It's pretty unbelievable. It's really showing how much of a difference this rain is making.
Yeah, Bill Belichick, he's a traditional guy, but you might want to throw in some 2-point conversions in the second half. Maybe draw up something in the locker room this halftime. Brady, nothing open deep. He's going to check down to Ronald Jones and take a timeout to avoid the sack. Nothing was open deep. Good coverage by the Patriots. Brady's going to come out in the gun again. He's got some more time. Good protection by the offense. Antonio Brown on the deep end. They're going to have to burn another one of their timeouts as the Patriots refuse to let him get to the sideline. 15 seconds left. Tom Brady's on his own 43-yard line. He's going to need a deep pass out of bounds and maybe kick a field goal. All sorts of time in the pocket. Tom Brady is just letting the clock run, though. Gronkowski is going to find his check down. 7 seconds left from the 49. That was a crucial mistake by Tom Brady there to let time run down. I don't think he's going to have enough time to get the field goal range and kick one. He's going to have to go for the full 7 points.
That's what it looks like here.
He's going to be in the gun. Sends it to the sideline. Knocked away from Godwin. My apologies, Mike Evans. You know what? They did leave them enough time for another play. It's 3rd and 4. Not that that matters. But from their own 49-yard line, 2 seconds left. Brady's going to have to take a deep shot. But do you wonder if they just run this ball out and get to half?
Yeah, I'd run it out there. You know, you have the whole middle of the field open. You're more likely to break a big run than to catch a Mary pass with 6 defenders deep.
That won't be the case, though. Brady throws one over the middle, wide open, but the wind is going to carry it to the left towards the weak side. And that'll be the end of the half. Patriots kick off to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the second half. Score is 28-14 for the dominating Patriots so far.
Yeah, it's a good thing the Bucs are getting the ball here. If they can come out and get 7 points and make this game a 21-28 game, you know, we're really going to have something here, especially with Tom Brady leading the league in touchdowns and passing yards.
Yeah, it definitely makes the game manageable with a touchdown here. But I don't think I've ever seen Tom Brady throw this many picks in his life as Ronald Jones. Oh, bad mistake by Ronald Jones. He's going to try to shed the initial tackle in the flat route, but it's a mistake by him because brought him back all the way to the 20 from the 25. It's a completion, but a completion of -5 yards. Brady in the gun. He's going to find Evans on the seam, but Jason McCourty does a great job getting down and knocking that ball away. Brady in the gun. Oh my goodness. He's going to try to find Evans on another one of those very successful corner routes. But the Patriots have figured it out. Brady opted to skip the underneath route and go for that corner. And oh my goodness, to add insult to injury, a shanked punt there will take it. Oh, Mac Jones this is his lucky day. He gets to start his drive from opposing territory on the 47 after that punt.
Mac Jones really having a great day out here so far.
From the I formation, he's going to stretch the ball to Harris. Winfield, though, once again, he's been coming down on those outside runs and making them pay. It's only a gain of 1 there. Winfield's been a good standout for this Buccaneers team, and what's been a lackluster day for them, to say the least. Mac Jones under center. He's going to play action. Doesn't have a whole lot open. He's just going to check it down to Harris. It'll be a 5-yard gain, 3rd and 4.
You know what I'm noticing? We don't have any crowd noise or hit noises going on in the background.
Really?
Don't believe so.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Nope. No, you know what? I just listened to the live stream, and they are going through the live stream, so we are good.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. What isn't good to hear was that fake little HB pass play. Looks like he tried to sweep it out right, and then there was receivers downfield. Maybe some trickery there by this New England offense, but the pressure was too much. And you know, I don't know what to call that. Is that a sack? Is it a tackle for loss on the run? I'm not quite sure. Regardless, it's negative yardage. They have to punt the ball away, and Brady will start this drive from the 15-yard line.
Whatever it was there is keeping the Bucs here in the game.
Antonio Brown makes one man miss on the underneath route. He's going to take it up to the 30-yard line. A crucial.
Antonio Brown has been the safety net here for Tom Brady.
Yeah, he's been able to get open and get first downs all day long in a game where Tom Brady's thrown 3 interceptions already. Brady, an angle route to Ronald Jones, very open there. It's another first down up to the 43. Patriots could be rolling here. Brady's going to find Brown again on the out route. A good tackle, though, that time by the corner. 2nd and 5 after the catch. That brings Antonio Brown over 100 receiving yards on the day. Pressure there. Brady has to throw it away to avoid the sack. Tries to find the seam, but McCourty is going to get there, pick it off, and in man coverage, there's nothing they could do. It's another pick 6 for the New England Patriots.
What a welcoming home for Tom Brady here to throw 2 pick 6 and 4 interceptions here in his home stadium.
You know, you'd think he's still playing for the Patriots, the way he's targeting those blue jerseys tonight.
Oh, man, yes.
The score is 35-14 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter here, as Brady will get the ball once again after the touchback on the kickoff. Ronald Jones handoff. He's got plenty of space. He's going to make it up for 10 yards. Might get the first down, but they're going to rule him just a tad short. Gain of 10 nonetheless on first down for a running play is quite the good thing. Ronald Jones, handoff again. It looks like he's going to be tackled for a loss, but he shakes it off and gets a gain at 2. An absolutely gutsy run there by Ronald Jones. Great individual effort to give the Bucs the first down. Brady going to find the seam to Evans. He makes McCourty miss. He's got open space. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. Maybe Dagger, the other safety, and he will. All the way to the 6. Mike Evans, you know, Tom Brady found that seam route in the first half. Had it picked off a couple times here in the second half. He's going to have success there back on it. Get him all the way into the red zone. Running play from Ronald Jones goes nowhere in the red zone. A gain of little, if anything. 2nd and goal.
Almost makes you think that if the Bucs had come out with a different game plan here to throw it a little bit shorter and avoid these known tendencies of the Bill Belichick coach defense, knows Tom Brady, they may have had a little bit more success.
Oh, and another giant send by the Patriots defense. This time it will hurt them, though, as there was no one left to cover Ronald Jones, who snuck out of the backfield for a little flat play. It's a touchdown Patriots. This game could be manageable still.
Yeah, you know, with all the points, turnovers we've seen on defense and offense, you know, anything is possible. And if the Bucs continue to fight back here, we are only late in the third, so we have a whole nother quarter to play here. Anything is possible, especially with Tom Brady. Never count that man out.
Of course, it's only a 14-point game, as the Patriots are going to return the kickoff up to the 21-yard line. No success there. You know, Mac Jones and this Patriots offense, of course they need a drive, of course they want points, but they might be looking to rob some extra time off this clock as a secondary option. Jones is
And
in the
let's run
gun.
the ball here.
He's going to hand the ball off to White. Not a whole lot of room, but he will get 2 yards. Vita Vea is going to tackle him. Just, yeah. Oh, that must hurt. Gets laid right on by Vita Vea after the tackle. That's a big man. You don't want to be at the bottom of that pile.
No, not at all.
Jones in the gun. 3 receivers to his left, tight end to his right. He's going to have some time. Finds White on an angle route over the middle. Maybe a first down, but he'll be short. They mark him. Made it up to the 31-yard line. 3rd and inches here as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to come out once again in the gun. Mac Jones, 3rd down. Play action. He's going to get the open receiver, but he overthrows him. Rookie mistake there by Mac Jones. The play action worked a treat, but he just couldn't connect. And they're going to have to punt this one away.
Yeah, he had a little pressure there coming off the edge, but forced him to throw the pass just a little bit earlier than he wanted to, which had him throw the ball just a little bit outside right.
You're right, Mark. The Bucs did get a few hands in his face. The punt will be a successful one. We're going to get him all the way back to the 25 for this drive. Tom Brady in the gun. Ronald Jones wide open in the flat. He's going to run up and take it out of bounds at the first down marker. Once again, just a tad short, 2nd and inches from the 35-yard line. That's a 10-yard gain on the pass.
Just really need to come away with some points on this drive.
From
here.
the gun again, Ronald Jones going to take it up and will get the first down, but there are flags on the field. Tristan Wirfs with the hold there. He has been back in this game since the 2nd quarter. He's been great in protection so far. Nothing has gotten through on his right side by him individually. The hold there is going to give them a... Oh my goodness! He tries to hit that seam again. And I don't know what Tom Brady is looking at today, but I would maybe stop throwing the seam route because that's another interception.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. The reads are just terrible. He's just throwing them right to the defender. Tipped pass to himself, interception.
Now Mac Jones, play action. He's going to go deep. Had some pressure, and it's knocked away. Not the greatest play design there on first down, but nonetheless, not the worst effort. But back to Tom Brady and that Buccaneers offense. That's not something Tom Brady does. I really hate to be rude, but I don't know what he's doing here in this home game. Or this game, home game away from home, if you will.
This is one of Tom Brady's worst games ever, and it's just really unfortunate that it's coming back here in the Gillette Stadium at his home. But it's just one of those things that has to happen through somebody's career. Show their character, show that they can come in, take a beating, and still come out there and be contenders for this year's Super Bowl.
Yeah, a little bit of heartbreak for the fans, but also a little bit of pleasure as the Patriots are up big here. 3rd and 7. Mac Jones is going to find White, who came out of the backfield for an HB corner. He was wide open there, takes it all the way to the goal line before being tackled out of bounds. Couldn't quite stretch the arm out for that one.
You got to wonder how much of this win is accredited to the new coaching staff of Eli Manning, and he's typically had Tom Brady's number in the past. So you got to wonder how much of that experience was brought into here, game planning with the new GM, Bill Belichick. They've really done a great job in shutting Tom Brady down here.
Yeah, Mac Jones, play action on 1st and goal. Had the man open, overthrew him again, but on 2nd and goal, we're going to see a QB sneak from the rookie. He'll punch it in, and an extra point here will be good miraculously. That score will now be 42-21 for the New England Patriots.
Just like that, this game kind of switches direction. It went from the Bucs being on a drive to bring it down to a two possession game to now 42-21.
Yeah, and in the 4th quarter, do you see any chance to make up 21 points?
Not with the way that Tom Brady's been throwing. It just doesn't seem like it's going to be his night here in Gillette.
And he's going to find Gronk over the middle that time for a first down and much more. They're going to run no huddle, looks like, all the way down the field for this drive, trying to save some of the time. And, still playing for the win. You got to admit it for it.
Absolutely. Tom Brady will never accept a loss. He's going to play until that final whistle.
And he's going to find Brown open here on a little out route. It's kind of a weird design. Looked like he was going for the fade inside to the middle of the field, but then cut it right out. Made a good pass there, Tom Brady, over the midfield. Tom from the gun, going to find Gronk on the deep in. Takes it all the way. They're knocking on the red zone here from the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Brady's under center. 2 tight ends to his right. Howard's also on the field. And he's going to find Mike Evans on an out route. They're playing some soft coverage there. Cover 3. No one was there to take that 10-yard out route away, because they're now in the red zone from the 15-yard line. Godwin motioning in. Brady under center. He's going to have some time. He's going to find Gronkowski on the corner route. My. Well, we said 21 points was impossible, but that was a pretty quick 7.
Yeah, if anybody can go down the field and score, in under 60 seconds, it's going to be Tom Brady and crew. And there's another missed field goal. Holy smokes. Between the two of these teams, I think we have a combined 6 to 7 missed field goals here.
Yeah, lots of kicks going wide. Punts have been shanked. Kickoffs have been really close to going out of bounds at some points. And that's really heartbreaking for the Bucs, because that means they have to convert a 2-point after one of these touchdowns if they want to tie the game up.
If they're going to score all those touchdowns, they might as well go for a 2-point conversion on every single one to try and come over with the win.
Mac Jones, they will run the ball here to try to kill some clock. Unfortunately for them, the Buccaneers know exactly what the plan is. They're going to send some extra guys. It's a loss of 2. Mac Jones from under center. He's got some time. He finds Smith on the drag route. Jonnu Smith hasn't been called a lot on today. We'll bring 3rd and 5.
Bucs have never needed a 3-and-out more than this drive right here.
Yeah, if they can get the ball back with 6 minutes left, force the 4th down here, get the punt. It'll be 6 minutes left. You know what? Tom Brady still has a chance. Oh, but they might not, as wide open, far side of the field on the corner route is Nelson Aguilar, another name who hasn't been called on a lot today. That'll only be his first catch. It's a first down for the Patriots, and this game might be over.
Yeah, it's looking like that was the first down that's going to seal this one, Aguilar.
The screen pass there as they send everyone. White gets tons of yardage across midfield to the opposing 35. It's another first down.
White is such a threat in the passing game. It was such a big pickup a couple years back, and his quickness once he grabs the ball is just second to none.
Mac Jones in the gun, has time in the pocket. Receivers are covered, but White out of the backfield makes his man miss on the little drag, and he's going to get it into the red zone. That's White's 5th catch of the day. He's almost near 100 yards receiving. A real game changer and real lifeline for this Patriots offense. Harris on the ground there. Take it up over a defender. Unfortunately, the defender he met was at the line of scrimmage, so it's only a gain of 2. In the eye again. It's an RPO. Kendrick Bourne not even covered on the sideline. It's a Patriots touchdown.
And that's going to end this game.
Yeah,
Have the entire Buccaneers defense committed to the run, and he happens to just throw it out on the RPO.
Yeah, great awareness by Mac Jones there to notice how every single Buccaneer crashed on that I formation and get a quick pass out to Kendrick Bourne before taking the hit. You know, there's only 3 minutes 58, or 58, sorry, I can't read. 3 minutes 45 seconds left in this game. 49-27 Patriots. The game's over, but, you know, you're playing for confidence at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Tom Brady is not going to walk off this home field with any kind of... oh, my goodness, and it's a fumble by Gronkowski to end the game.
He throws that seam pass once again. You know what? It was open. He got it there, but after the catch, Gronkowski is absolutely leveled. And it's going to be ruled a fumble. He did have some steps after that catch. Mac Jones gets the ball back from the 37. He's just going to run this one right up the middle to Stevenson. A gain of nothing there, very predictable, as, you know, unless they find another little RPO route, those Patriots are just going to run this clock out. And an RPO route they will find. Kendrick Bourne is once again wide open back there. A great blocking effort from his receiving partner. Kendrick Bourne is going to take that one up to the first down and more. He's going to get to the 21-yard line. Swing pitch to Stevenson there. He's now going to total 3 carries for -7 yards on the day. Not exactly the crunch time numbers he was looking for, garbage time numbers he was looking for as the Patriots' third back, but, well, I mean, those defensive statistics will make the Buccaneers happy for fantasy managers, at least.
Yeah, negative yards is never what you want to end up with in a game, especially on 3 carries.
He's going to hand the ball off to White. Vita Vea gets right through. It'll be another negative gain of 2 this time instead of 5. It'll be 3rd and 17. Mac Jones forced to go in the gun here. You still think they'd run it. He's going to throw the RPO route to Kendrick Bourne. He is open, but he's not going to have enough space to really make any sort of moves. 4th down, they'll have to bring the field goal unit out. In this weather, that's still very difficult, even from the 27-yard line. Kick is up, and the kick is good. He has redeemed his extra points with a field goal there. The score is now 52-27 Patriots. They're going to kick the ball back to the Buccaneers with 1 minute 14 seconds left. Giovanni Bernard back to return. He's going to take it up to the 20-yard line before going down. Brady in the gun. Patriots only featuring 3D linemen. Nickel set there. They're going to blitz Phillips. He's going to rock Brady. Maybe a bit of a revenge shot there for leaving the Patriots. But it will be roughing the passer. It was a late hit. Some questionable antics going on there. No, I wouldn't be surprised to see this get a little more dirty by the Patriots defense, as it will. Wow, after all of the time in the world in the pocket, a sack on Tom Brady. Nice and clean this time around. We'll bring up 2nd and 19. 40 seconds left. Clock is running.
The homecoming.
Brady's going to throw an incomplete pass on 2nd down on the curl, and you are absolutely right, Mark. Not a homecoming that Brady was certainly hoping for.
No, definitely not.
Brady finds his target there. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5. It's Godwin who catches the corner route. They're going to go for it here, inevitably. But you know what? They might just let this clock run out. They won't. They'll try to make another play. Throws the seam route to Gronkowski. He's open across the field, and my, the Buccaneers are going to take a timeout at the 37-yard line. You know, field goal range, potentially. Try to see if they can get 3 plays here, and they won't. Field goal kick is too hard. Touchdown's impossible. Brady will kneel. That'll be the end of this one. Patriots 52, Buccaneers 27. An absolute killer effort by the Patriots to just demolish these Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady in New England.
Yeah, that was a great game here. Definitely wasn't the expectation that Tom Brady was looking to have here coming in Gillette, but Mac Jones, Eli Manning, and Bill Belichick really had his number here pegged, and it was a pleasure being in here with you in the booth and calling this for the RDFL.
Well, I'm glad to have you up here, Mark. That was certainly an interesting one. Patriots fans will be delighted with a win, and you know, there might be a lot of bettors around the world that are not having a good night because a blowout like that, not only the Buccaneers failed to convert on their spread and get the win, but they didn't even cover, not even by a long shot, as they got blown out of the water by Mac Jones and the Patriots defense. Multiple defensive touchdowns, a special teams touchdown, and Mac Jones looked unstoppable as well. That'll bring the end of this one. See you next week. Game of the week for the RDFL.